Hey, Nicolette here. I'm a Google Workspace specialist focused on public sector. And today, we will be discussing helpful Google Chat features. As a government end user, data is subject to public records request, meaning all chat messages will be stored in Google Vault per your organization's retention policy. Now, within Google Chat, you have two options: a one-on-one direct message or group collaboration within chat spaces. And we'll review both in just a moment. Let's dive in by accessing chat.
We're currently in chat. Across the top, you have the option to search through your chat. Over to the right of the search menu, you have what I call the Ramen icon. Here's where you can actually fill in multiple details about the search that you're looking for. For now, I'll click out of that because I'm not trying to search my chat. Over to the right, you do have your status here. So if I click on the caret drop down to the right of active, you'll notice it says active based on your activity. You have do not disturb, which will mute all of my notifications. Set as away in case you've stepped away, and then you can add a custom status. Below that, you can also set up your chat notifications. We'll come back to that in just a few moments. Just to the right of your status, you have this donut icon. We'll go ahead and click on our donut icon. In the dropdown, you have automatic, which is based on your activity, do not disturb, which will mute all of your notifications, and your set as away in case you've stepped away. Lastly, you do have the option to set a custom status. And you have your chat notifications. So here is how you want to be notified when someone reaches out to you. Do you want to allow chat notifications? Notice it's checked by default, and you do have to click the Enable Desktop Notifications for your browser to give you those fun pop-ups. Chat bubbles for new messages, so in the lower left corner if you want those new awesome bubbles. And then you have open chat bubbles in full screen. Do you want Chrome to give you a fun tone when someone reaches out? Below that is how you want to be notified via email, and if you want to block certain people or spaces. Once you're done, we'll click that blue Done button in the lower right corner. Let's move your gaze back to the left. We're currently in Spaces. I want to talk to you a little bit about chat. Chat is for individual conversations, so if I am chatting with Marty McFly. For group conversations, you'll want to take part in Spaces. So here, notice that I am in a space with 3 other individuals. In a chat space, you can quickly chat individuals or the group itself. In the upper left corner, you can also share files to everybody within this space, and you can assign tasks. Let's go ahead and assign a few tasks here. I'm gonna go ahead and in the upper left corner say Add Space Task, and I'll title this task Training Follow-Up. Over to the right, I can assign a due date. This will make sure that the due date is assigned on the individual's calendar with the time. And then over to the right just a bit more, I can actually assign this to an individual within the chat space. Once I'm done, I'll click the blue Add button in the lower left corner. Now I'll be able to find this task here in the task list, or in the upper left if we jump back to chat, I can see that I have created a task for Marty. Now Marty can come in here and interact with this task. Let's talk a little bit about this space. If I would like to start a new conversation, we are going to click the New Thread button in the lower portion of the screen. Please do not click the Reply button if you're going to start a new conversation with a new topic. If it's a new conversation with a new topic, again, click that New Thread button at the lower portion of your screen. When starting a new conversation, you do have the option to write a message. Over to the right, you can quickly format your text. You can add some emojis, insert a fun GIF. You can even upload information from your machine or from Google Drive. And then you have the video icon, which will insert an instantaneous video conference. For now, I'll close out of this. If you move your gaze to the left, you do have that circle with a plus sign, again, where I can upload content from Google Drive, add in a calendar invite, or create a Google Doc, slide deck, or sheets. Let's go ahead and create a Google Doc. We'll title this document Project DeLorean Updates. And we'll choose the blue Share button. Notice that when I create this doc within chat, we actually stay within the chat space. So we aren't moved to another tab. The goal here is to do everything within one single tab, not having to jump back and forth. Also, everybody within this chat space has the ability to go ahead and collaborate on this document with me. So I can type into this document directly within the chat space. We'll actually call this Project DeLorean Updates, and we'll add a quick style and center align. Again, I don't have to leave chat in order to take part in any collaboration for this space. I'll close out of this doc for now. And I'm gonna scroll down to the new thread. We'll close out of this one. I wanna talk to you a little bit about bots within Space. So let's say you wanna meet with everyone within inside of that chat space. Instead of playing Calendar Tetris, we're actually gonna use the Meet bot. I'm gonna go ahead and click the new thread button, and I'll choose the @ sign, and start typing in Meet. This is going to mention the Meet bot. Then I'll type in schedule a meeting tomorrow at 3 p.m. with Marty. When I hit that send button, it may take a moment, but Meet is going to then look through all of our calendars and find the best time that I can meet with Marty. So you'll notice it says tomorrow, the 19th, from 3 to 4 p.m., you and Marty are not available, but Monday, the 28th, from 2 to 3, 3 to 4, and then Tuesday from 2 to 3, we are available. I can respond to the Meet bot and tell the bot which meeting I'm most interested in scheduling with Marty. For now, I actually want to delete this post. I decided that Marty and I don't need to meet. So what I can do is I can hover over each of these posts, select the skinny snowman, and choose the delete option. This is going to delete these posts from everybody's view. You will only be able to delete posts that you have posted. You will not be able to delete other folks' posts. A couple more things here. It's important that we talk about your notifications for your spaces. The reason being is because you'll probably end up joining an abundant amount of spaces, and to get notifications for all of them can be a little bit overwhelming. So over on the left, if you hover over each space, you can select the skinny snowman to the right, and you can choose your notification settings for these spaces. Here I have 3 options. Always notify me of every single new message. Notify me less. This means that only when I'm mentioned or when conversation is taking place in threads that I follow. And lastly, you have notifications off. Notifications off are great for spaces that might be a little bit more social, like a dog's space. For now, I'll go ahead and hit that save button in the lower right corner. One last thing here. Let's say Doc wants to send Marty a social security number over chat. I'm gonna hop back into my main chat here. So this is for direct messages. I'll click on Marty, and I'm gonna go ahead and send Marty a social security number over chat because I think that's the most secure way to do this. I'll say, here is Biff's SSN. Watch what happens when I hit that send button. I get a pop-up saying message can't be sent. Your message contains information restricted by your organization's admin policy. So in this demo environment, my admin has set up chat data loss prevention rules that do not allow me to send social security numbers, passport numbers, and more through chat. Great security feature. For now, I'll click OK. Notice that in this chat, I have 2 options. I could retry sending this, which will give me the same pop-up, or I can delete it so Marty doesn't see it at all. I'll choose delete. And just like that, we've gone through Google Chat.
Awesome! Google Chat helps simplify one-to-one direct messaging and group collaboration. With fun features and easy integration between other Google Workspace tools, Google Chat helps you stay connected, while also helping you focus on wellness when you're away or maybe need some focus time. I want to thank you for joining today. We hope you walk away with a better understanding of Google Chat, and be sure to check out the description below for helpful links. Interested in learning more about Google Meet host controls? Stay tuned for our next video, where we will discuss features like attendance reporting, Jamboards, breakout rooms, and more. Be sure to subscribe to the Google Workspace YouTube channel for more updates.